dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age and with Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Freaks checked in for Favors. Booker comes in for Lyles. Hood's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Exum. So on the floor for Utah. Tearing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Trevor Booker is out there with Freak. And it's Hood in at the three. From deep three-point range, Burke can't get it to go. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant, stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He picked up 10 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would. Take it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it. And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
They set the screen. Here's Black, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket. It's good. He'll go to the line.
And talking about Randle's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. – 17 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the 3-second violation. Here's Burke. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lakers lead by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, thank you. Roy, I know you have just a couple seconds, but in a nutshell, what's going to be your approach going into the second half?
Well, we're just going to make sure we keep them off the board and keep them out of transition.
Thank you, Roy. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after half. Time is the third quarter.
Okay, guys, let's talk about that first half. We've given this crowd way too much to cheer about. The second half is going to be played on our terms. You got me? Number one, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. But that's just one thing we've done right. By no means have we been flawless. Okay, in terms of pace, let's keep...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Up going with the new group. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's World Peace. Then it's Randall. And it's Sacre in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
And the technical free throw is good. And the Jazz making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Exum kicks to Freak. Williams with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And they'll keep possession. 1:51 left in the third quarter. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Randall passes to Sacre, 13 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Jazz trail by 6. Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
Exum kicks to Freak. No dice from 9 feet out.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here.